I've been coming to adult education for the last 3 to 4 years, and I started with English, maths, then did ICT, then moved on to CLATE, and now currently doing ECDL. I was a stay-at-home mum, and I didn't have any qualifications whatsoever. So now that my children are getting older, I felt like I wanted to do something for me to re-educate myself. I've done Word, which I loved. I've just moved on to Excel, so I'm doing spreadsheets. Absolutely love the spreadsheets. Gaining these skills has made me feel like I can now have a career rather than just a job. Not only has it helped me, but it's also helped my children. I've got an 11-year-old daughter who now I can show her how to do spreadsheets and formulas. I can help her with her homework because I can understand it more. Now that I've got more digital skills, I definitely feel that I can do a lot more, as in things online, like as simple as ordering shopping, or as difficult as doing my husband's books at the end of the tax year. I couldn't have done any of that before, whereas now I can do both.
Half a step closer, and you're allowing more light coming in now.
Currently doing the NCFE Level 2 photography. It's a continuation from, I did the Level 1. I thought I'd like to go a little bit further and decided that I'll give it a bash. Even though I've been doing photography for quite a lot of years, I've learnt quite a lot of new techniques and experimental stuff that I'd never considered doing before. It's taught me to look at things in a different way, photograph things that I'd never think of photographing before. And basically, yes, it's been quite a good learning experience, good learning curve. Since I've been doing the course, I've photographed a few weddings, which I've quite enjoyed, even though they can be a little bit tiring at times. I've done quite a few portrait shoots, model shoots, mainly for people that I know, family, friends. The course has taught me a lot as regards techniques. Plans for the future for my photography really is mainly a hobby, but I may venture out into a small business just to sort of on a part-time basis.
I did supporting teaching and learning in schools, and now I'm doing functional skills English level 1, and my future goal is start GCSE in English and math, I hope in September this year. Because I'm not English native speaker, it was twice harder for me to anticipate in learning process. And my tutor was always available for me, supported me, and showed angelic patience. And I always would count on him, and he really helped me develop my learning. Interacting with other students helped me build and strengthen my social relationships. I started to feel relatively positive about myself and have better self-esteem. Learning new skills gave me greater satisfaction, optimism, and better ability to deal with stress. After becoming a single parent, I was focused on helping my daughter to cope, and I just forgot to looking myself. I felt really exhausting and lonely, and after a long, very hard time, I decided to take control of my life and do this course. And it really helped me improve and maintain my mental well-being. I started feeling better about myself and the world about me. Now I am a registered community consultant working for Crosby Collective under Oasis Charity. Currently I'm in the process of becoming immigration advisor, limited to the EU settlement scheme level 1, and currently working for a local employer who employ over 1,500 EU employees to provide information about that EU settlement scheme.
Well, I'm doing the watercolour class, so it's for all levels. I'm basically a complete beginner, so I've never done it before. Last time I did any art was school, really. I'm doing it because, well, I'm currently caring for my father-in-law, and it's getting me down a bit, and the doctor says you need to be getting time to yourself. So I've always fancied having a go walk alone, so I thought, well, I'll have a go at that. So that's why I went on the course, try to get a little bit of me time, because I spend all my time caring at the moment. So plus, I've always had that little bit of interest in water colours. I thought this is the ideal chance to do it. I don't think you should ever stop learning. I think it's good. I think it's important for your well-being, isn't it? I think everybody. I think if you keep your mind active, it's a good thing.
Now, you need to slow your shutter speed down.
I've done level 1 NCFE and I've done level 2 NCFE, and then we're on the level 2 extension now. It's learning more about lighting. It's having the confidence in myself to do things outside of the class as well. I've been doing a lot of photography for family, for friends, a lot of portrait work and weddings and things like that. I've been going into practicing food photography as well, as I've got a few friends that own cafes and things too, so they've asked me to do a few things. I've also done things for nightclubs as well, so we'll see how we go and see where it leads. The future might hold, I don't know, hopefully a business one day, you never know. It's boosted my confidence a lot. I'm a bit less anxious, better at pushing myself to get out there and help family and friends with their needs for photography and things like that as well. The overall experience has been really good. Met loads of new friends, which is good. Social part of it's been really good as well. And it's taught me a new skill that I can use, hopefully, as a career one day.
Many of the skills that you learn in the workplace are pretty much redundant once you leave work. So I think it's very important to continue that learning. I find it very calming. As somebody who's suffered from depression in the past as well, it's time out of your own head. It just takes you away. You're just focusing on what you're doing, and it's very, very beneficial.
At the moment I'm doing the teaching assistant course and also the ECDL computers, and previous to that I did the ICT entry level course, which I finished now. It's really helped me a lot. I was quite anxious, I was quite nervous about going back to college and things like that, so when I found this place I just thought it's perfect for me. Doing the teaching assistant course, and I think that's leading me down the right path towards something that I want to do, working with children and young people. Never think you can't come back into education, because I think it's there for everyone, all ages. I've just really enjoyed it. I feel really confident, and yeah, it's great.